What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, we're doing a playthrough of Void Realm by Kenneth Alexander. Guys, if you want to learn all the ins and outs and the rules of Void Realm, well, you could stick around and watch this video because you'll probably pick up on it pretty quickly. Or if you want to, you can go check out my full tutorial and playthrough of Void Realm on the channel, where I go over all the rules in detail and do a playthrough of the game. But again, like I said, if you stick around with me here in today's video, you'll probably pick up on it pretty quickly. Fairly simple game, very, very cool, very atmospheric, very thematic. And we're going to get right into it, guys. As you can see, too, it comes in this VHS box. I'm loving these VHS games. So cool, dude. I say it every time, but it's so nostalgic, man. You know what I mean? I grew up in the late 80s and 90s, so this is very, very nostalgic to me. Very, very cool to have VHS box games these days. Cool stuff. So, the game is for one player. It's ages 18 and up, and it takes 5 to 35 minutes to play. We're going to set the box off to the side. We're going to hope that it doesn't take 5 minutes to play today, because that means that you lost if it takes 5 minutes. So, we're going to aim for the 35 minutes. We'll see how far we can get. This game takes a lot of memorization, and if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you'll know that I've got the memory of a freaking goldfish, and I can't remember what happened 5 seconds ago. So it's going to be really hard for me to be good at this game, but you know what, guys? I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to try. But, you know, I do joke about the goldfish memory, and I have mentioned before, you know, I've watched a lot of other videos of people playing games and stuff like that too, and I'm not making excuses. I'm just, you know, I'm cutting myself a little bit of slack. Maybe I am making some kind of excuse, but I see people making mistakes in these games all the time, guys. We're all human. We make mistakes, especially when you get behind a camera and you're rambling on and talking like I am. Yeah, you're prone to forget things and make mistakes. So I'm going to do my best. Cut me some slack. I'm not going for the world record Void Realm run right here. We're just going to have some fun together, guys, and see how far we can get. And if the goldfish memory takes over, it is what it is, guys. It wouldn't be a game night video without the goldfish memory. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to give the Illuminated another go. This is the vessel, the character that I played as in the tutorial video. And yeah, I'm going to give him another go, guys. So we got both of our hands, the red cubes. We got both of our feet, our little feet with the blue cubes. And we're starting out with 4 health, 3 light, and 2 deviation. Of course, you can spend deviation to take the card that you rejected and play that one instead of the one that you accepted in case you run into something super gnarly. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Everything is set up and ready to go. We're going to lie down our 3 cards here. We're going to choose one to reject. I'm going to reject. What am I going to reject? This was the camp. See, I can't remember if something good or bad happens there. I can't remember. This one looks like a person on fire. So we're going to reject that one. We're going to deflect this one, and I'm going to accept this one. I got to remember what this camp does. The abandoned camp. See, I at least remembered that, guys. I remembered that this is the abandoned camp. A place of fragile respite. The original owner decays, no longer in need of the things left behind. Receive one light and the withered limb from the mementos deck. You may receive 1 light more, but also receive 1 despair. No, I'm just going to go with 1 extra light. So we're going to go up to 4, and then we get the withered limb from the mementos deck. Okay, abandoned camp, good. You want to go to the abandoned camp. Here we go, withered limb right there. Okay, that's good to know. We're making some progress. There we go, guys. We're making some progress. Okay, let's keep on going here. See, in Void Realm, your goal is to escape the Void Realm. For me, my goal is to escape the fishbowl. Okay, so we're that much closer to escaping the fishbowl. I'm pretty sure this one is bad from my previous playthroughs that I did off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the rose. I'm pretty sure rose equals bad. This one looks scary, but this one also looks kind of scary. We're going to go see what this little guy is up to. The hopeful. A journey begins to support the self from within. If no burdens held, receive 1 orb. Or if any burdens held, release 1 burden. Guys, we've got no burdens. We get an orb. Oh, baby. What is this card? A little weird dude with his eyes closed holding a cane. And a little tiny sun or something up there. I got to remember this one. This one's really good. Okay. It just gives you an orb if you've got no burdens. And if you do have burdens, it removes a burden? Yeah, release a burden. That card's amazing. Yeah, that card's super good. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a couple people standing out in like a desert. They kind of look distant from one another. I get sort of bad vibes from that. Like they're longing. I might go to it just to see what it is. This one looks like a blob. It looks like a blob. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what this is. All the art is so freaking cool, man. It's so abstract. Like all of these could be like art pieces that you could hang up on your wall. They're freaking beautiful. I'm going to deflect this one, or I'm sorry, reject it. I'm going to deflect this thing. This is like Coke spewing. It's like somebody dropped a Mentos in a Coke bottle. We're going to go ahead and put that on the bottom. That never ends well. Maybe I should have rejected that one. And we're going to do the one with the two little people staring at each other. The Shadowed Sanctorum. And okay, cool. We've got this little symbol right here, which means that it's like a sacred site. We're probably going to have to offer them something. A soft light leaks in from above, illuminating the path. The presence of those from the past lingers below. If 3 burdens held, release any one and receive the smoking sensor from the mementos deck. Respects paid. Or you may sacrifice a limb if burdens not met. Receive a sensor from the memento deck, respects paid, or refuse and receive 1 guilt and you don't get the sensor. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice a limb. Let's get rid of a hand. So this hand is missing because we don't have any burdens. And then we're going to receive the sensor from the mementos deck. And we have paid off our debt here. So let's go ahead and get the smoking sensor right here. Okay, we got a couple mementos. That's cool. We got something going on at least. We'll put this over this way and we'll keep on going. Through the void realm. This guy is cool looking. He looks like he's meditating. It's like Goro from Mortal Kombat meditating. We've got whatever the hell this is. And we've got, I think this one was bad from what I remember. It's the Labyrinth. I'm pretty sure this one is the Labyrinth. I'm going to flip it over to cheat. We're going to reject this one, but I want to see if I remembered. Boom, the Labyrinth, dude. Who got a goldfish memory? Not me, bro. I don't got no goldfish memory. We're going to put this one on the bottom. We're going to flip this one. Goro, meditating. The Balancing. To be separate and to be within. The harmony of balance comes to this. If any 2 burdens held are of equal value, receive 1 orb 1 time only. We don't have any burdens. Or if no burdens held or none are equal, receive any 2 burdens. Oh, man. Okay, let's go with a little bit of guilt and a little bit of shame. We'll go with a little bit of guilt and a little bit of shame. That's a combo you don't want. But regret and despair aren't much better. We got this weird looking thing right here. I mean, everything is weird looking. That goes without saying. This kind of reminds me of the entity from the back room. So that can go right over here in the past pile. Reject it. This one, last time in the tutorial video, I said that looks like something decaying. And I wasn't crazy about going there. But you know what? We're going to go there this time, guys. We're going to see what's going on. The Blossoming. Okay. Yeah, it does kind of look like something blossoming out of there. A sarcophagus of solace is created as one pulls into the self. Blossoming growth of the new self from these moments of simultaneously protection and vulnerability. Release 1 light to release any 1 burden, or refuse to receive 1 shame or guilt. I'm going to go ahead and release 1 light and go from 4 down to 3. And we can release any 1 burden. So let's go ahead and get rid of the shame. We'll just hang on to the guilt. We got rid of our shame at least. Okay, let's keep on going through the void of our mind here, of the psyche. What do we got? We got people on fire? No. At least that's what I think that is. Should we do this one? You know what? I always pass this one. I might do it, guys. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to put this wave in the moonlight down here, and we're going to go to the people burning. The Endless Forest. Okay, that's not what I thought that was. The horizon becomes rooted and bound. Without the guidance, confusion, and panic surround. Okay, that sounds like something that would be in the movie Jumanji. And then, like, all of a sudden, like a herd of rhinoceros or something, like, come out of the bathroom, like, trample through the room. Receive 2 despair and release 1 health. Oh. Or, if you carry the bells of blessing or the endless flame, we don't. You receive and remove nothing. Okay, so we receive 2 despair? My god, guys. If you receive 3 of any burden, you'll lose the game. So that's insane to get 2 of 1 at the same time. And you release 1 health. So we go from 4 down to 3. And then it says, receive fungus regardless of outcome. Okay, well, we get some fungus at least. Let's go, guys. Grab our fungus. Boom, fungus among us. There we go. And let's keep on going. Hopefully we can use some of our stuff. We got a withered limb, a smoking sensor, and some fungus here. Okay, that's a shopping list. Okay, we got this thing. I think this thing was good. We're going to go there. This one looks like someone crumpling up and dying. We're not going to go there. We're going to go here. This one was good, I think. The Perceiving. Processing the ultimate perception of their peers, the worms lose the ability to absorb all outside perspective. Oh, this is not good. Receive 1 shame, or if carrying the eye of an ancient, reflect the shame back. No shame is received. Discard the eye. We don't have that. We get a shame, guys. We lost our shame, and it's right back, dude. It came right back. Shame's like that, dude. You think it's gone, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's right back. Let's see. This one is terrible. I'm pretty sure this is called the Parasite, and we don't want this. Yeah, the Parasite. Get out of my town, bro. We don't want that. We're going to... Ooh, this looks like a flamingo just chilling out in the water, dude. We're going to go check out the flamingo. What's the flamingo up to? The Stagnant. Stagnation is suicide. Uh-oh. For this is a trial inside oneself. Movement must come from the mind first. Dude, Kenneth is... Kenneth knows what he's talking about, guys. You know what I'm saying, dude? If for nothing else than to just read through these cards and let it kind of soak in. Kenneth knows what he's talking about, guys. Kenneth meditates, bro. I can guarantee you that. He knows what's going on. If you carry no orbs, you release 1 health and 1 foot. Or if you carry at least 1 orb, which we do, you release 1 corruption. Cool. Get this out of my town. Oh, we don't have any corruption. We don't have any corruption, guys. Dang. Plus, if no corruption held, receive 1 guilt. No. I don't want to. Leave me alone. We get more guilt. We got the guilt and the shame, guys. We're going to keep going, dudes. What do we got here? What is this? A fountain. That looks like a fountain. I'm pretty sure I've been there. This is the temple. We're going to get rid of this thing because I don't know what it is. The fountain, I think, was good. I think the temple was actually good, too. We're going to put the fountain on the bottom and save that for later. We're going to go to the temple, guys. See? The temple. Spires stretch to the skies, reaching for escape never to come. This ancient place, consumed by its surroundings. If paid respects to one other sacred location, release any one burden, and receive the Lantern of Divinity. Did we pay respects at another location? Uh-oh. Let's look through here and see if we can find a sacred location, because I don't remember. Goldfish memory kicking in. The Shadowed Sanctum. 3 burdens are held. Blah, blah, blah. May sacrifice a limb. Yeah, we sacrificed a limb, and respects were paid. Okay, so we did. We did pay respects. So if respects were paid to one other sacred location, release any one burden and receive the Lantern of Divinity from the Mementos deck. Okay, so we get to release any one burden. Let's lose some of this despair. We get the... What is it? We get the... the Lantern of Divinity. Guys, we've got so many mementos, it's ridiculous. Lantern of Divinity. I would really like to be able to use some of them. And then it also says, if this site, or if this is the first sacred location visited, receive 1 light. It's not. It is not the first sacred location. Cool. The temple. The temple, guys. Let's keep on going. What do we got? And I got to remember what. So, okay. So you want to go to the temple if you've been to one other sacred location, essentially. We got this thing. It looks like a needle, like a thorny rose or something with a needle on the end. We got some kind of clamshell looking thing. Or like a seashell, and we've got like macaroni, like the little twisty macaroni noodles. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go eat some macaroni. Let's get rid of this thing. Let's put this on the bottom of the deck, and let's go eat the macaroni. The progressing. That's the same as macaroni. Progression shall not be judged by the speed in which it proceeds, but rather to be judged by the inhibitions released. If any 3 burdens held, release any 1 burden and receive 1 orb. Dude. We've got 4 burdens right now, so we can release 1, right? Release any 1 burden and receive 1 orb. Okay, so we're going to get rid of some of that guilt that we've got. And then we're going to receive an orb, dude. Let's go. We're at 2 orbs. So I should have mentioned this too at the beginning of the video. You could basically play on 2 different modes. There's an easy mode where you're just trying to reach 5 orbs, and once you get your 5th orb, you win. Or there's a harder mode, which I can consider maybe more like the true mode of the game. I don't know. I don't know if Kenneth would agree, but I would assume that once you get to 5 orbs, you still have to make it all the way through the deck to escape the void, but you need to have at least 5 orbs by the end of it. So we're going to do that. We're going to try to get through the whole thing. We're not playing small. We're going all the way. I want to experience as much of this as possible. We got a dude playing with a yo-yo over here. I'm pretty sure this is the empath. We're going to go with this. And these ones kind of freak me out. This one looks gnarly. It looks like fumes and plumes billowing up from something on the ground. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to put this here. I think this one was actually bad too. No, you know what? We're going to get rid of this one. We're going to keep this one. We're going to keep the billowing fumes, pluming. We're going to go here. The empathizing. A dance of perspectives radiates informal chemistry. Through the empathetic, through the empathetic ones lies interconnectivity. That is very true. Receive 2 light, or if you cannot receive at least 1 light, you receive 1 regret instead. Okay, so we're gonna receive 2 light. So we're gonna go from 3 up to 5, I believe. Also, fair warning, guys. I am recording this video immediately after, a little behind the scenes here, immediately after I recorded the tutorial for the game, because the game's really cool and I wanted to play again and I wanted to film a video. So Kenneth may have already answered me in the other video, because I did ask him. There was a little bit of a rule I wasn't clear on. In the rule book, it says that your health cannot exceed what's printed on your card, but it doesn't mention light or deviation. So I take that to mean it only means health. I could be wrong about that, and this card is kind of making me second guess myself, because it says if you cannot receive at least 1 light, receive 1 regret instead. The only way that I would imagine that you can't receive light is if you max out the light meter, or if you're at your maximum printed on the card. So if this has already been answered in the other video, it's not that I'm ignoring Kenneth's response to it. It's that I literally don't know yet, because I'm just filming this immediately after I did the tutorial video. So I'm sure Kenneth will let us know down in the comment section below, and then any future playthroughs of the game, hopefully we'll have the official ruling on that. But I'm going to play it like it reads word for word in the rule book. It only says that your health can't go above the printed value on the card, which in this case is 4 for the illuminated. So I'm going to say that we can gain the 2 light right there. Hey dudes, it is game night from the editing booth. I just wanted to chime in here and let you guys know that Kenneth did respond to me about this rule discrepancy that I had, and it turns out I'm playing it correctly. Your health cannot go above its printed value, but your light and deviation can, and they cap out at the maximum value that's printed on the tracker card. So in the case of this card that I'm playing here, if my light was maxed out, then I wouldn't be able to gain any, and I'd have to take the other option. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify here. Kenneth did respond, because like I just mentioned here in this playthrough, I played this immediately after I made that last tutorial video, and I hadn't heard back from him yet. But at this point in time, I have heard back. So I just want to clarify that one last time. Your health cannot go above the printed value on your vessel card, your character card, but your light and deviation can go above the printed value on your vessel or character card, up to the maximum amount on the tracker card. So just wanted to let you guys know, and we'll get back to the playthrough. And then I imagine if we were at the maximum of 7 and we couldn't gain any more light, it says if you cannot receive at least 1 light, you receive 1 regret instead. So I'm going to imagine that's how that works. Hopefully I got that right. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's see. This guy is kind of freaking me out. He looks like he's like working in a laboratory, dude. He's like concocting some potions or something. This thing is really freaking me out, because I don't know what that is. This guy looks like he's having a really bad day. He's balancing a ball on his back. We're going to go to this. The emergence. The sacrifice to become anew. The emerging of the truest you. Release 1 health to release any 2 burdens 1 time only, or you can refuse and receive any 1 burden. I'm going to go ahead and release a health. We're going to go from 3 down to 2, and we can release any 2 burdens. Let's get rid of that guilt and shame, guys. Look at that. Just like that, guilt and shame be gone. Let's keep on going. I want to use our mementos, man. We got the little dude rocking out right here. We are definitely going to him. This one I'm pretty sure was bad, if I'm not mistaken. This one looks like a bird. We're going to put the bird away. We're going to go to this guy. I think this was the, what was it? It was like the Oracle or something? Yeah, the Oracle. Dude, look at me, guys. Once cleansed of the senses, now shrouded in divinity, there shall be no further interference within the connectivity. Receive 1 orb, or release any 2 burdens held and receive 1 light or 1 deflection. And if you carry the fate fragment, disregard the or and take both options. We don't have the fate fragment. We're going to go ahead and receive 1 orb. That sounds good to me, guys. Let's go up to 3 freaking orbs. That guy is awesome. Always go to this dude. The long-haired dude with the devil horns, dude, rocking out. Go to that guy. Go to that guy every time. He knows what's up, dude. He'll give you an orb. He'll hook you up. He's got the good stuff. This thing looks scary. We're going to put that over there. This kind of looks okay. This also looks kind of scary. This was like some kind of void or something, or, well, the whole thing is a void. I can't remember what that was, like a rift or something. We're going to go to this. The rooted one. Half human, half void, mid-metamorphosis. This being wears an expression of embedded pain and expanding release. It's going through a dark night of the soul right here, guys. Cut it down to end the suffering and receive 2 light and 1 despair and the piece of root from the mementos deck, or refuse to receive 1 guilt and fungus. We already got the fungus. So I guess we're going to, man, this feels bad. We're going to cut it down to end the suffering and receive 2 light. So we're going to go up to 7 light. And 1 despair. Oh, crap. We're at 2 despair. Yikes, dudes. And the piece of root from the mementos deck. So we're going to go ahead and grab the piece of root. And I believe the piece of root never gets discarded. Yeah, it even says do not discard. You just always hang on to the piece of root. All right, we'll set those over there. We'll keep on going. Making our way through the void. Making our way downtown. Okay, we got this dude over here. Looking really sad. I feel bad for this guy. We might have to go cheer that guy up. This thing looks like some kind of butterfly. Pooping out a monochrome rainbow. And we've got this thing with a knife. You can go over here, Mr. Alien-looking guy with a knife. And we're going to go try to cheer this guy up. Let's cheer him up. This sorrowing. See, I told you guys, he's sad. This is as personal as time, deep and swallowing, as vast as space and forever hollowing. Receive 1 despair and 1 shame, or release any 1 limb. Dude, we can't receive any more despair because we'll lose the game. Or release any 1 limb. Guys, we got to lose a foot. If we lose 1 more hand or 1 more foot, we lose the game. Uh-oh. Dudes, we're not even halfway through the deck. We're not even halfway through the deck. I'm just going to start using my instinct, guys. I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to put him under here, and we're going to go over here. Bam. The evolving. The evolution of the being is inherent in increasing the capacity of emotion. Receive 1 light and release any 1 burden held. If you have at least 2 corruption or any void limbs. I got to remember, too, that I have deviation that we can use in case we need to. Or if no corruption or void limbs to satisfy, receive any 2 burdens or release 2 light. Okay, we're going to release the 2 light then. Because we don't have any corruption. If no corruption and we don't have any void limbs. So yeah, we're gonna release 2 light. It's a good thing that we had a bunch to actually use right there. Okay, let's keep on going. Of course, if you lose all your health, all your light, or is it deviation? I think it's just if you lose all your health and all your light, you lose the game. Or if you reach 3 corruption, you also lose the game. This looks like a big wave. What is this? I've been to this one before. This one looks kind of cool too. This one I'm gonna get rid of. We're going to go here to whatever this is. Is this a sacred site? No. The tomb, a structure, a hidden entrance found only through the will of those who shape this realm. If health is 3 or more, it is not. We're at 2. The tomb may be open to receive the eye of an ancient. Receive 1 regret, release 1 light. Or if you refuse, receive 1 shame. Okay, I guess we have to refuse and walk away in shame with our head hung low, wobbling to and fro. This one looks like a dude swinging from the trees. We got Tarzan right here, dude. That's going to go over there. We got another entity from the back rooms, and we got like a snake or something right here. It's going to go under there. We're going to go check out Tarzan. The hollowing. Hollowed, therefore eroding. Hopeless, yet told to be floating. If visited any sacred location in the past, release any 1 burden. We have. Or, if yet to visit any sacred location, receive 1 guilt and 1 corruption. Now, we've been to several sacred locations, so we're going to release a burden. Let's release 1 of this despair and go back down to 1 despair. Let's go, guys. Tarzan is good. If you've been to the sacred sites, you go check out Tarzan, dude. He'll hook you up. This one looks cool. I just want to go to it because it looks cool. That looks like devil horns and a freaky little alien. We're going to get rid of it. And we got like some kind of flowers in a field over here. We're going to go here. The wandering soul, a void without a vessel, forced to forever travel, a soul lost unless a destination is determined. Care for this soul or consume it. Bring this soul, memento deck, to any sacred location to receive 1 orb. Whoa. Or consume it at any time to receive 2 health and 1 regret. Wait. Bring this soul to any sacred location to receive 1 orb. It says memento deck. Is there like a soul? Yeah, the wandering soul. Right here. Okay. So we can bring that. We can bring it to any sacred location to receive an orb? Holy. That card is sick, dude. That card is awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, we got like a desert? Dude, that looks cool. That looks bad. Maybe it's like some trial and tribulation, dude. We got to go through the desert. This looks like a portal. Kind of looks like an animal. It's like an eyeball right there. A nose, a mouth. This looks like a jester. I think the Jester's going to play a trick on us. Let's go through the desert. I've got a bad feeling about this. I've skipped this one in all my other plays of the game, but I want to find out what it is. The expanding plains, wandering without hope, time slips into the sands below. Winds erase the paths once shown. Release 2 light and 1 health, or if you're carrying the Eye of an Ancient, nothing is released. Dude, I can't use any of my stuff. So release 2 light and 1 health. Okay, so we're going to go from 5 down to 3 light and 1 health. We're at 1 health. We're at 1. So if we lose any more health, we lose the game. Jeez, guys, this is tough. We're going to keep going. We're past halfway, though. We're well past halfway. This thing looks insane. That thing looks crazy. This all looks crazy. Dude, none of these are giving me anything to go off of. You know what? I don't know. We're just going to get rid of that. We're going to stick that under there. We're going to go with this. The resenting. Those fragile moments buried beneath. These become the seeds of rooted resentment. If light is greater than burdens held, receive 1 health. It is, right? Yeah, we've got 3 light and only 2 burdens. Or if burdens are greater than light, receive 2 corruption. Or if equal, receive 1 corruption. Okay, we've got more light, so we get to receive 1 health. Dude, let's go. We're back up to 2 health. Get to heal up. Very nice. Oh, and now we're all the way back through, guys. So now we're going back through the ones that we've already seen. This one, I think, is a good one if you've got a particular memento. So I want to go there. No, wait, have we seen these? No, we haven't seen these. I'm tripping. We're going to get rid of him. We're going to put that under there. And we're going to go here. The opinions. Regardless of those present, the opinions will sing out. The infecting of each host within the reverberations will serve to aid the growth. Yep. Add 1 to each burden currently held, unless you're carrying the smoking sensor. Or if no burdens held, receive 1 orb. Okay, so we've got to get rid of the smoking sensor here. Nice. And then we're going to receive nothing. No burdens for us. Get wrecked. So this is going to go back to the memento deck. Nice, guys. We got a freebie right there. Let's go. Okay, we got a little eyeball dude. We got this little freaky looking guy. I kind of want to go to this. We're going to get rid of the eyeball guy. We're going to put this under here, and we're going to go to this. What is this guy up to? The creator. Whoa. Him? Okay. The creator. The creator is constant, as is death. The balance must be maintained, for without, the cycle is sure to fail. Receive 2 corruption. That sucks. Dude, if we get 3 corruption, we lose the game. This guy sucks. Never go to him. Never go to that dude. Lesson learned. Okay, this guy looks kind of cool. He's like juggling or something. He's like juggling spoons or something. We got the moon. This looks like a cool little hut or something. Dude, if this is a sacred site, we can get rid of the wandering soul and get an orb. Okay, we're going to get rid of the moon. The moon is typically, it stands for like fear and despair. We don't want to go there. I bet that thing gives you despair. Let's go and see what this is. The altar, it's a sacred site. The altar awaits in glowing light, an offering to atone, a gift with a price. You may pay respects, release any 1 burden and 1 corruption, or pay respects, sacrifice any limb to receive the endless flame. We can't do that because we only have 1 of each limb left. Or you may refuse respects and receive 1 guilt. Dude, we're going to pay respects by releasing any 1 burden. So get rid of the shame and 1 corruption. We'll get rid of 1 corruption. And we've paid it off, guys. We've paid our respects. And since we're at a sacred site, we can send the wandering soul back over to the memento deck and gain our 4th orb. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's go. We're going to go deeper in. We got a giant freaking, like, what is that? It's like a spider person or something. That's kind of scary. I think I'm going to discard that. We've also got this thing. This gives me bad vibes. I'm going to discard that. This is probably not good, but I'm going to pull the Band-Aid off now while we've got low burdens and low corruption. The ego. Oh, man. Okay. I knew I was getting bad vibes from that. The consumption is only driven by the desire of the ego. An appetite never appeased, for the hunger is ever growing and the demands denied. Very true. Release 1 orb, or if no orbs to give, release 2 health and receive 1 regret, or if you carry the amulet, receive/release nothing. We don't have the amulet. Guys, we've got to release a freaking orb. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I brought this wandering soul all the way to that sacred site for nothing, dude. We lose the orb immediately right after. Come on. We're going to keep going. Okay, that card sucks. Never go to the ego. Never go to the spider thing with the web shooting out of it. I'm intrigued by this. So now we've gone back around, right? Because haven't we seen this? I feel like we have seen this. Now we got to deal with all the stuff that I didn't want to deal with earlier. This one, I'm going to put away over here. I'm going to put this one under here, and I want to go see what this thing is. The Ascending. Okay. Through acceptance of the self, ascension is imminent. The shame will be shed and love will take its place. That's awesome. If any shame held, release one shame and receive one health or one light. Or if no shame held, nothing is received or released. Okay, we've got no shame. So we got a little freebie right there. That's a great one, though. That's a great card. This one seems kind of cool. It looks like some kind of tree. We got like the tree of knowledge right here. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to put the Coke Mementos situation back on the bottom of the deck. The Shrine of the Subconscious. A shrine of viscera swells, not quite still. A humming pulse emits across the skin in rhythmic successions. You may pay respects. This is a sacred site. You may pay respects, release 3 light or any limb to illuminate the inner mind, and receive the sack of subconscious goo from the Memento deck, and release any 2 burdens, or refuse, the mind stays dark, and release 1 light. We're going to do that, I think, and just release 1 light. The mind stays dark, unfortunately, and we release 1 light. Okay, I'll keep on going. That's okay, because in darkness, the light shines brightest. So we're cool with that, guys. We're going to go... See, look, guys, the game is making me introspective just from playing the game. We're going to go with... That is a weird-looking, like, dodo bird-looking thing. I kind of want to go check out the dodo bird. We're going to go with putting this over here. We're going to put this under here, and we're going to go check out the dodo bird. The transitioning. An accumulation of life forces flutter from one form to the next. Each experience is merely an addition to the anatomy that is existence. If any have any void limbs, receive 1 orb. We don't have any void limbs. Or if you have all limbs, or yet to regrow any missing limbs, receive 1 guilt. We have yet to regrow any missing limbs, so we have to receive 1 guilt. This guilt just won't leave us alone, guys. It won't leave us alone. We got the fountain here. I know that that's the fountain. This thing looks like a needle. This is the plumes. We're getting rid of the plumes. We'll deal with the needle later. We're going to the fountains. See, dude, the fountains. I remember things. Thick waters flow, an oasis for the senses and the psyche. Take a moment for the self. Bathe in the fountains, release all corruption, and receive the viscous cleanse from the Memento deck, or refuse and receive 1 shame. Why would I ever refuse? So we're going to bathe in the fountains and release all corruption. Oh, because if you play as, where is he? Is it Void Manipulator? Yeah, he starts with corruption. If he loses all of his corruption, you lose the game. So you don't want to lose his corruption. So yeah, in this case, you would want to refuse and receive 1 shame. That's cool. But in this case, we're going to lose all corruption and receive the viscous cleanse from the Memento deck. So let's go ahead and search for the viscous cleanse right here. We've got so many mementos this game. Let's freaking go, guys. Nice. And we're getting close, dudes. We're almost there. We're about to escape the Void Realm, guys. Maybe. Fingers crossed. This looks kind of scary. That's the one that we saw earlier. We've seen all of these by now. There's like a bird. There's this dude chilling. I'm going to get rid of this thing. Actually, the bird is kind of freaking me out. I'm going to put the bird over here. We're going to save that for later. We're going to deal with this little dude. The burdened. The chosen must learn the balance as to be open for those who seek inner release. If received an orb from the balancing, release any 1 burden held. Oh, did we see the balancing? I don't know, guys. Uh-oh. The balancing. Did we go to this one earlier? We did go to this guy, right? Yeah, Goro with the 2 arms. If any 2 burdens are held, receive 1 orb. Wait, if any 2 burdens are held of equal value, receive 1 orb. Or if no burdens held or none equal, receive any 2 burdens. I don't think we got the orb from him, right? If any 2 burdens held are of equal value. No, I don't remember doing that. I don't think we did. Light me up in the comments below, dude. Blast me in the comments if I'm screwing this up. So I don't think we did. If no orb received from the balancing or have yet to visit, receive any 1 burden. Yeah, okay, well that's... okay. The shame is back, guys. The shame is back. We're going to keep going. I kind of want to check this out. This thing freaks me out. I don't know what it is about that. I don't like that. That one kind of freaks me out too, the little skeleton guy, but we're going to go here. The Twisted Tree. Okay. Fully metamorphosed, twisted and stretching, in uncontrolled growth vaguely expressing. Once human, now a piece of this place. Desecrate this site to receive the Amulet of the Absolved from the Mementos deck and receive 1 regret and 1 shame, or refuse and receive 1 light. Let's refuse and receive a light. I don't want any regret or shame. Thank you very much. I'm fine with that. And what does it give you? It gives you the Amulet of the Absolved. We passed up something earlier that said that we needed the amulet, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure there's more than 1 thing for each memento but I'm not worried about it. This looks like a portal. This looks freaky. This looks pretty freaky too, guys. I'm going to get rid of this snake thing. We're going to go through the portal. The monolith. Nice. A reflection of the reflection to the immensity of this plane. A transition of perspectives may prove beneficial. If the sun shines, receive one light. Or if the sun does not shine, receive one despair. That is so cool. Does this mean in real life, guys? That is so sick if that's what that means. There's not a sun in here, is there? That has just given me a very cool idea for a game. Kenneth, that is very cool. Sorry, guys. The game designer in me is like brimming with ideas now all of a sudden. It's not often that I'm that intrigued by something. That is very cool, dude. That is super cool. It's like if it's 2 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, like do this. If it's not, do this. No, that is really cool, man. If the sun shines, receive one light. Unfortunately, it is nighttime here. The sun is no longer shining. I'm going to have to receive one despair. That is very cool, Kenneth. I like that a lot. My mind is brimming with ideas now. Very cool. Can you imagine a whole game like that? Just based on your surroundings, on the reality around. That's very, very cool. Okay, this dude is about to drill a nail into the ground. It seems bad, and it probably is. But I want to know. I'm putting this over here. Please don't give me despair. I'm putting this over here. Hook me up. The humbling. The ego is the enemy. And there, that's the ego itself. That's the ego itself saying that. The ego is the enemy and therefore must be eradicated. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous, Kenneth. To be humbled is to be cleansed. If visited the ego or the shadowed sanctorum, release one shame. Or if yet to visit either, receive one shame and one regret. We did go to the ego and the shadowed sanctorum, I'm pretty sure. So we get to release one shame. Get out of here, shame. You kidding me? I'm not ashamed of my ego. The ego has to be the tool, not the master. You don't want to kill the ego. You just want to be the master of the ego. Something like that. We got this dude over here chilling, squid face guy. This is like a tree, and we've got this thing that I don't know what it is. The things that I don't have anything to match it with in my mind, I'm just like, no, I don't even want to deal with that. It's the fear of the unknown. We're gonna put this guy into here. We're gonna go to this tree-looking thing. The bearing. The cycle needs to be completed for the survival of all included. Receive one orb, but also receive any one burden and or refuse the orb and release a limb. We cannot release a limb, otherwise we lose. So we're going to receive an orb and go up to 4. And then we receive any one burden. The shame is back, guys. The shame is back, dude. The shame sequel, part 5. I kind of want to go to this one. We're going to save the mementos Coke, dude. I'm going to put that down there. We'll push that problem off, kick that can down the road. The pruning. A cycle is required to maintain the existence of life. The old must make way for the new. If not pruned, the past will prohibit the future. If missing any limb, grow one void limb and receive one corruption. Or, if no limb is missing, receive one shame. And if you sacrificed any limb to any sacred location, receive an orb. We did. We did that earlier. So we're missing a limb. We're going to grow one void limb. So let's grow a void hand. And then we're going to receive one corruption. 1. And then we did sacrifice a limb earlier to a sacred location. I think we sacrificed our hand. So we receive an orb. So we're at 5. Guys, we've got our 5 orbs. We just got to get out of here. If we were playing on the easy mode, the normal mode, we would have won the game just now. But we got to get through the rest of the void deck. Rest of the future deck. That's kind of freaky, guys. That's a little bit freaky. I don't know what this is, but it looks like roses. This looks bad. That looks bad. I'm going to get rid of that. It's like a dead guy hanging from a branch. We're going to go here. The sown. The seeds must be sown with love and respect. For each bear the fruit that take root and reflect. That is very true. If previously visited the fertile and did not carry the piece of root, receive one orb. We did not do that. Or if visited the fertile carrying the root, receive one guilt. Or if yet to visit the fertile, release one light. Okay, so we have to release a light, and we're down to 2 light, 2 health. Oh, man. We're getting close to the end, guys. We're getting close to the end, dudes. The mementos Coke going on the bottom, dude. That I'm going to get rid of. I want to go to this. This guy looks like a master alchemist or something. The fertile. The gift of growth requires fertile roots. Only those who reciprocate the will of life shall take. Regrow any limb, void, if carry fungus, the withered limb, or 3 orbs and receive one corruption. Or if no limb can be regrown, release 1 light, and if you carry the piece of root, receive 1 guilt. Okay, this is a lot. Okay, so regrow any limb from the void. We do have one. If you carry the fungus, which we do. So we're going to regrow this. Blah, blah, blah. And receive 1 corruption. Okay, and then if you carry the piece of root, which we do, you receive 1 guilt, which is the first one. Yes, we go down to 2 guilt. Oh my gosh, guys. This is it. 2 cards left. Do we deal with it, dude? I think we deal with it, guys. We deal with the freaking... We drop the Mentos in the Coke. What, have I been calling it Mementos the whole time? We drop the Mentos in the Coke? No, dude. Yeah, that's more fitting. We drop the Mementos in the Coke. We drop the Viscous Cleanse, the Root, the Lantern of Divinity, the Fungus, and the Withered Limb. We just cram it all into the Coke bottle. The Interlacing. Reaching in for the embrace of spiraling divinity, a chamber in the self, confining as infinity. If carrying the Lantern of Divinity, are we carrying that? Yeah, the Lantern of Divinity, receive 2 light or health, or divide equally and discard the lantern. Or, if you do not carry the lantern, receive any 2 burdens. We carrying that thing so crazy hard right now, dude. We're going to get 1 health and 1 light. And guys, we made it through, and we got 5 orbs, and we have escaped the Void Realm. Let's freaking go, dudes. Oh my goodness. That was sick, guys. That was sick. There it is, dudes. There was a full playthrough of Void Realm by Kenneth Alexander. What an awesome game, dudes. So freaking cool. Love it, dude. Love it. Very, very unique experience. And I could see it being different every time you play through the game because there's so many cards to go through and there's so many that we didn't even get to see. So, and it's very fun trying to memorize all of them. Very, very cool, man. Also, you can change it up each time you play by playing with a different character, with a different vessel, and that'll change up all your stats and everything too. So super cool, man. There it is. Hey, man, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up like button, hit the red subscribe button, and click the bell so you can stay notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'll have more playthroughs of Void Realm coming in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. Be sure to check the description down below if you want to get your hands on Void Realm over on thegamecrafter.com. And until the next one, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.